back to the CynicallySweet Talk. My name is Mike.
I'm Jessica.
And we're your hosts. So how are you today?
I'm tired.
You're tired. It's the afternoon and we actually planned on doing this in the morning. I think so.
No, we planned 12. So we've
Planned
been an
12,
hour.
but I wake up at 10 or 11. 12 is still morning for me. So, how have you been actually in generally speaking?
I'm so tired.
Why, did you not wake up on time today? Woke up on the wrong side of bed or something?
No, I went to the gym today.
You went to the gym?
Yes, finally.
What's your workout?
Cardio, weightlifting.
Cardio, weightlifting. Oh, you're gaining muscles, huh?
Trying to lose weight.
Lose
Yes.
weight. Of course, it's a trend now, huh? Losing weight and everything like that, except for me. I'm still skinny. So, first order of business. Have you heard about the deepfake app?
Yes, I have, and it's scary.
It's scary, isn't it? I've heard about the deepfake app on the Philip DeFranco show first. Then I researched into it. You don't need much to put on a fake pair of you know what on a female.
Yeah.
You just need their picture.
Yeah.
It's disturbing, isn't it?
It
What's your
is.
opinion on that, anyways?
Well, I first saw it on Shane Dawson's channel,
Right.
and I was like, what? That's so crazy, because so the one that he talked about was like deepfake porn.
Right.
So he's there are people who are taking, like, let's say Selena Gomez's face
Yeah, I've seen that. It's disturbing, isn't it?
on like an adult movie, and I was like, oh my god,
I think they should.
it's tainting people's names.
Yeah, I think it should be illegal at this point.
Yeah.
It's weird because, one, it looks like it's real,
It looks
and
so
it
real.
seems like it's without their consent.
Yeah.
You're twisting people, but also on the other side, there's the whole movie thing, CGI movie, and
Yeah,
how they
that's true.
bring back an
That's
actor from the
what-
dead.
Yeah, Paul
Walker,
Walker.
right? Paul Walker. They
Yeah,
used his
yeah.
brother for even
the last scene in what is it?
Rogue One. They brought back a dead actor, if I'm not mistaken. But back to deep fakes and deep porn or whatever it's called. It's just disturbing in general. It should be illegal.
Yeah, I believe so. Like, I agree.
I agree. There's so many actors that are really not into doing this pornography
Mhm.
thing,
And then they ended up like kind of doing it, not really, but it's like nearly the
And
same thing.
you have to also look at the side for porn actresses or porn actors. They
don't get their credit.
they don't get credit. They just have it's just their body with a different face,
Yeah, I
but
feel
no
bad.
credit at all. So you could also say it's like job stealing or something like
Yeah.
that. And these deepfakes can get even more popular than what the porn actor does.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm just against it. I hope they make it illegal, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Did you see that one video of that?
No, I don't watch deep fakes.
No. I'm like.
I'm not you.
No. Hey. No. It's like a deepfake of Trump saying that he's gonna send a missile to North Korea.
Oh yeah, well I haven't seen that one, but I've seen
It was crazy.
I've seen Putin's face on Trump, and that was already weird for me.
And I was like, oh my god. There's a lot of Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, it's just so deepfakes are becoming scary, and
Yeah, it is scary.
I hope they become illegal, or else, because I see this as an incoming threat, and now it already looks a bit convincing. Imagine in
A few years.
we never know what will happen, right? Now, previously, before we started recording, you said there's something about Chuck E. Cheese.
Again, I got this from Shane Dawson.
Right, so you're just copying him.
I'm not copying
Right.
him, but it's like, it's an interesting thing to talk about because you don't know how many restaurants are doing this. So there's a theory, and it's kind of been proven by a lot of like
Right.
facts that Chuck E. Cheese are reusing their pizzas. Like we don't have
What?
Chuck E. Cheese here, so I can't like say it for it myself. But they're like reusing old pizzas.
How does that work?
So
Do they just reheat it and
No,
add
no, no.
slices?
Yeah, exactly. So like you know how some people when they don't finish their food
Yeah.
and they just leave it on the table, right? So these like the employees will collect those like pizza trays. They'll send it back to their kitchen and whatever like how many pizzas there are that didn't finish that day, they'll just put them back together. Cause like if you see pictures of it, you can see like those slices are not from the same pizza. It's like crazy. And like the scary thing is you don't know how many restaurants are doing this.
Wouldn't that really be a blow to the business? I mean, like, if it was proven real.
Exactly. It's like crazy.
But it's just a theory at this point. Nothing is proven real, so.
It hasn't been confirmed, but there are a lot
So
of
it's
like
basically a conspiracy.
kind of a conspiracy.
Right. But
But it's nearly the same thing with like Korean restaurants. Korean
what are you
restaurant.
talking about?
Like, okay, you know how if you go to like a Korean barbecue,
Right.
they give you like this bowl or this plate of vegetables, right?
Yes.
They don't throw those away. They reuse those. Like for me, I know this like for a fact because I used to be a
Yes.
waitress
Okay.
in a Korean restaurant, right?
Right.
When I was like, I don't know, a few years back, like 16.
Alright.
So yeah, I used to be a waitress in a Korean restaurant, and like I would be so confused on why we didn't throw this out. So they just like take the bowl back, whatever you didn't eat, they'll just rewash it. They'll wash it again, put it in the fridge until another customer comes.
But it's still
And they'll
clean.
add-
right? It's not a pizza.
It's not pizza, but
It's just vegetables.
yeah, it is just vegetables. But like, you don't know because like.
I mean, sure,
What if
but
some people touch it?
okay. Imagine when a vegetable like a carrot grows. It's from a farm. It gets
It's in the
handpicked
dirt.
by
Yes,
a
I know, but obviously
farmer. It
Yeah,
goes
tapi
to the
kan-
wash.
it's been cut already.
Right, and if the farmer cuts a carrot and ships it anyways, same thing. You just
How
wash
do
it
farmers
twice.
cut carrots?
Yes,
I
they
think-
don't, but it's an example. It's a metaphor, please.
No, I just think it's like bad. You know, like
You
I
just
think
think it's bad. They shouldn't. They should. So they should waste food.
I don't think they should waste food, but
It's a
that-
vegetable.
Okay, yeah, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but still, it's like, cause like, if you're thinking about it, it's kind of like, oh my god, someone else has touched this before, and I'm eating it now. It's going in my mouth.
Okay. In any circumstance, okay. You go to a supermarket. Oh look, a bunch of papayas, right?
You don't eat papaya skin.
Okay, then carrots or lettuce or whatever grinds your gears. Other people have touched it, other people have smelled it, maybe even licked it.
Why would you who lick stuff at a supermarket?
I'm giving
Oh
a
my God.
metaphor. Calm down. So
I'm so annoyed.
let's say they touch it, right? And the supermarket probably doesn't clean it again.
Yeah, but you clean it when you get home.
Yes, and it's the same thing, isn't it?
But you've cut the vegetables that are on that plate.
You know those watermelons that supermarkets sell that are cut already?
Yeah, but it's wrapped in plastic.
Okay, let's say a lettuce is cut also.
You don't cut lettuce, you just pick it from the stem.
There's
You don't
no
know
winning with
anything
you.
about vegetables and fruit, do you?
I eat vegetables and fruit. I buy vegetables and fruit. Anyway, I just think that if you throw away lettuce
I don't
like that,
you don't need to throw it away, but it's like I don't know.
I mean, at least give it to a homeless shelter or
Yeah,
something.
that would be so much better.
But you're still giving away food that has been touched.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's the same thing if you reuse it. You just agreed to giving away to homeless shelter.
Point taken, point taken.
Alright.
I have been defeated. But still, okay. The vegetable is like not what we were talking. We're talking about pizzas.
pizza. Yes,
That's
so
a different
not that-
thing.
Pizza is different. Yes, that is something that is not okay. But at this point it's still a conspiracy theory. Whereas where you said with vegetables, you worked first-hand experience, primary research.
Yeah.
So I think if this was proven real, Chuck E. Cheese would definitely get a blow. But as of now, nothing has been proven. So.
Okay, fine, Mickey.
But I would definitely watch myself if I ever go to a Chuck E. Cheese.
We don't have Chuck E. Cheese here.
Unfortunately, but.
Fortunately, Kali.
Fortunately, you don't like Chuck E. Cheese. Do you not like those electric, animatronics?
No, I hate them.
You hate them? Are you scared of them?
No, I used to be when I was little.
Well, I wouldn't know.
I would hate clowns and like people dressed up in like big costumes like that. Oh god, haunt my nightmares. Like Teletubbies.
Teletubbies?
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to be my favorite show.
Yeah, that used to be my favorite show until I saw them in real life. My god.
When did you see them in real life?
When I was like 5, 6, my parents like hired like a bunch of people to like dress up as the Teletubbies, and I got scared.
So your parents asked people to dress up as Teletubbies?
Yeah, like child like mascots.
Oh, like mascots, yes.
Like in a birthday party.
Like a birthday party.
Yeah, it was in a birthday party, and then like how some people have clowns and some people. Yeah. Okay, we're.
In my birthday party, I had a magician. Well, I had also a bunch of clowns, but they were more acrobatic.
I had fucking Teletubbies.
You were
scared me.
I don't know how you can be scared of Teletubbies. I mean, they eat big pies and stuff like that. And actually, Teletubbies were originally German. Did you know about it?
Yeah, but then the BBC bought them, right?
I have no clue. I gave up on Teletubbies a long time ago.
Yeah, me too.
Have you heard the news about Elon Musk and his continuous plan to colonize Mars?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that...
It's been going on for a while, right?
Yeah, it's been going on for a while, and recently I think their SpaceX is launching their biggest rocket?
Wasn't there like a really big
It's one of the most riskiest rockets too.
No, there was a really big thing, right? There was like in the US, I think it was California, I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but it was like, I think California, they saw like this blue thing in the sky. Everyone was like, it's a UFO, it's aliens.
It was just a SpaceX rocket.
It was just a SpaceX rocket.
I mean, yeah, SpaceX is now doing interesting stuff. I mean, from what I see, from what news I've read, they're doing more stuff than NASA. So,
I mean, yeah. That's because NASA is like government.
It just proves that private things are better.
Yeah.
Okay. No, maybe Elon Musk, the topic, is good for another day. After all, Elon Musk just does the same thing every year, almost every year, except with Tesla and everything.
He has that boring company, right?
The boring company. The one
that was so cool. I want a flamethrower.
You want a flamethrower, yeah, but will you pay for one?
Yeah, I know, but it's like, it's so cool. It looks so cool. Because I saw Jeffree Star had one, and it's like, so cool, I want one.
You just want these cool things, but in the end you're never gonna use them.
Yeah, I'm never
or you're gonna ended up killing yourself. It's a flamethrower. I don't think the customs will ever approve of it anyway.
Yeah. God.
So, you actually want to talk about some relationship things, and
yes.
Apparently you want to rant about cheating. So please.
Oh my god.
Oh god, you're doing the clapping thing. Oh, okay,
it annoys me.
Right.
Like, okay, you're in a relationship, right?
Right.
This is not first-hand experience, by the way. I've never been cheated on, and I've never cheated.
Right.
But like, I have friends. I know people who have cheated. I know people who like been cheated on.
You know people who have cheated.
Yes.
Did you expose them?
Kind of.
So you're just enabling them?
No, I'm not enabling them. I'm like, I gave hints to the other person, because like I don't.
In my experience,
Okay,
hints
listen.
don't work.
Listen. I like drama. I really love drama.
So you're a toxic person.
No, I'm not toxic. Listen, I like listening to drama, but I don't like getting involved.
Right. You know you should help out the person that's being cheated on, right?
I know. It's
You're
bad
a-
trait I have.
You're a bad person. No.
Continuing my rant.
Right.
Why, to everyone who has, like, you're in the closet of cheating, why? For what? Like, what do you, I mean, I understand you have things to gain. No, actually, no, what do you gain out of this? Like,
The only thing you gain in
it's like
short
minutes
term.
of trust, minutes of pleasure. Exactly. Like, if you don't want to be with this person anymore that you're with,
Don't
break
do it.
up.
I mean, it's not as easy as that, is it?
I know
about
it's not as
breaking
easy
up.
as that, but still, it's like, talk about it, you know.
Let your feelings, go out there or something emotional.
You have a girlfriend right now.
Yes.
Share it in a relationship point of view.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, you're a very, like, loyal person. I know that.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just so angry.
You just want to let me show an example of what a loyal person does.
Yes.
Yeah, they don't cheat. That's what one thing they do. They don't cheat, and that's pretty much it. You just have to stay loyal, stay loving.
How?
How to stay loving?
Yeah, like,
Fine.
tell everyone how.
Find the right person. And
Nice.
what? It's easy if you let your feelings be known. Now,
There! Listen to that!
I'm not really I don't feel deep, and I don't romanticize friendships and all of that, and I keep these things to myself, but
Yeah, oh my god, his relationship is so low-key. It's like what I aspire to have.
what you need to do is simple. Let your feelings be known. Talk about what you do, what you can do, what you cannot do, your boundaries, break deal breakers and things like that. And if they shoot back with the same positive energy and replies, you won't have a problem. Yeah. You'll
Don't
stay
cheat,
loving.
guys. It breaks girls' hearts. It breaks guys' hearts as well.
I mean, yeah, cheating is,
It's
both ways. If a girl cheats on the guy, of course, it's the same as a guy cheating on a girl.
Exactly.
So what's your sob story? I mean, like, sure, you haven't been cheated on before, but you're so passionate about this, like.
Because, like, I've seen a lot of, like, people around me go through that. And, like, like, how I am is, like, I try my best to take care of a person who I know needs help.
Right. So why haven't you exposed these so-called cheaters?
I don't know.
Maybe after this podcast.
I will.
You should.
I'm gonna start.
Self-improvement, Jessica.
Yes, it is self-improvement. This is helping me as well.
Sure.
As
I am as evil as you think I am, but I still think that cheating
is wrong.
wrong.
It should not be done. It should be eliminated from your mind.
Have fun, but don't cheat.
Mm.
As in, my have fun is, if you're in a relationship, stay loyal. Don't flirt with other people. Don't
Exactly.
do anything
Excuse
romantic
you.
with other people. But you can be good friends with people of the opposite gender. Go ahead. I don't.
I want to talk about that one.
Yeah, we'll talk about it right after this. But there are limits. Don't flirt. Don't do something that makes your partner uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. Now, what's your problem with people and having friends with the other gender?
If you're gonna do that, don't lead the other person on.
Right. Because first-hand experience, isn't it?
Shut up. Don't lead the other person on. Do you know how, like, not taunting, how annoying it is like you're constantly thinking like, oh my god, what does this mean? Maybe it's me who's overthinking. Maybe it's like just me like imagining things. But no, like other people see it too. I don't know.
Right.
I'm annoyed.
I think what you're basically saying is establish it.
Yeah.
You're gonna stay as friends. Or things like that.
And if you decide you're gonna stay as friends,
I don't think what you're talking about is platonic relationship with
No, I'm
another.
not talking about platonic.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. What right now you're talking about is leading other people on, and not
like
doing it.
if you're saying that you're gonna we're just friends, then act like it.
So you don't want other people to play.
Exactly.
Sure, playing is really evil and all things like that, and
playing with other people's feelings. That's the evil. That's the worst. Not the worst thing.
Playing with other people's feelings.
But like, it's like on top of that list, of the worst things you can do to a person.
You just hate it.
I hate it so much.
Hate is a strong word, but
I hate it.
Yeah, you hate it. Now let's talk about these platonic relationships. I see nothing wrong with them, but
I see nothing wrong with platonic relationships.
Yeah, you see nothing wrong with them, but I have friends around me who think that guys can't be friends with girls, or girls can't be friends with guys. It just doesn't work.
No. I mean, there are some cases that it's like it turns into something more, but I feel like.
But that's only if both of them have interest.
If both of them have interest, yes, but it could also be if one of them has interest and the other person kind of convinces.
That's not healthy.
That's not healthy, but it happens.
It's not healthy at all. That's
it's not
actually
healthy, but it happens.
That's actually just pure manipulation.
I know, but it happens.
And in the end, they're gonna break up.
Yeah.
Huh.
But it happens.
Yeah, but if you're doing that, don't do it.
Please don't.
Don't.
Get yourself out of that, sis. Or bro.
Did you just use the word sis? Oh, Jesus. You are just one thing, another. Alright. So if you're manipulating another person into liking you, just
or if someone's doing that to you.
Yeah, just figure it out, stop it.
Get out of there.
Like, sure, a guy may ask a girl out on a date or something like that, or try and woo her with a song or something like that, or whatever guys do now. Like what?
Is this 1984 with a song?
Hey, look,
who makes mixtapes nowadays?
Okay, sure. Then what? Bring the girl flowers or something like that, or what? How do guys ask girls out now?
I wouldn't know.
Send nudes or something like that?
Ew, that's disgusting.
I don't know. We live in the 21st century.
I guess
I have no clue what guys do now, but just maybe a guy tries to woo you or something like that, and if it doesn't work out, don't let anything further happen. Just stay as friends.
It's gonna be hard.
Don't hate him. Don't hate her. Yeah, sure, it's hard, but it's possible.
Yeah. Take some distance away from yourself if you need it. Yeah. Like put some distance first.
But
figure things out on your own first, and then go back if you want to.
That's your opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I say it's just back to the topic, and just guys and girls can be friends.
Yeah, I mean, look at us.
Yes, we are good
We've
friends.
been friends for like what, 4 or 5 years now.
Yes. Just people can be friends, guys and girls can be friends. And I'm pretty sure that in a Western country that's the norm.
Yeah.
But
maybe in Asia it's kind of like
yeah, in Asia it's a bit iffy. But in the end people can be friends.
Yeah.
Now you also told me something about fashion industry and how
oh my god,
people with bellies or pregnant bellies or something are now being discriminated against.
Yeah, like this is what I recently saw on Instagram. Like I think maybe it was last night or 2 nights ago. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But I saw that there was a movement saying it was a protest, I think.
Right.
About how the fashion industry are hiring pregnant people to model pregnant clothes, maternity clothes.
I have an issue with that. I
kind of have an issue with that as well because if you're gonna hire a size 8 model with a fake belly to, what is it? To wear maternity clothes, why not just like hire a pregnant person?
My issue is with people thinking that hiring pregnant people is the right thing to do.
Why?
Because you know how a model works. She has to look good. She has to do all of this.
That's true.
And when you're actually pregnant, it's a bit different.
Yeah, I understand that.
All the effort you have to do, and you're carrying a living person inside you. What if that person, you're modeling, suddenly, oh no, your water broke.
Okay, maybe not that point. Maybe like, I think the second trimester is like the safest one to like work in. When you're in the second trimester, that's like the safest part.
Still,
safest like time.
All of this effort, shouldn't the mother be resting or something?
Yeah, I think
for the baby at least.
You're gonna get a lot of hate for that.
Yes, I can.
You're gonna get a
sure,
lot
I
of hate
will get
for
a
that.
lot of hate, but I am talking about this living being inside of you.
I know.
It's not all about you.
I'm not.
Like,
I mean, listen.
sure, work hard, but work safely for your
Yeah,
baby.
work safely. Work safe. That's a good point. But like,
If
I
you're
feel
a
like,
model, sure, you can be a model, you can be pregnant and everything, but make sure your child is safe.
yeah.
Or if you don't, get an abortion. An abortion. It's an iffy topic, but we have to transition.
Aren't we
Alabama.
Okay.
What is happening in Alabama?
They passed a bill.
They passed a bill that makes. Well, I'm not sure if
all
they,
types of abortion illegal.
I'm not sure if they passed it yet or in the process of passing it or they passed it already, but now abortions are legal. And I don't agree with it. I think that if the baby doesn't even have a conscience yet. So like, and it's the woman's body. The woman has control of her body. It's not, we can't control someone else's body now, can we?
Yeah.
What they do to their body is their choice, and the baby is not even alive yet. It's just a living organism at this point with no conscience, nothing yet. So if you pull the plug, I mean, it's fine. I mean, it's your body.
I feel like there should be a limit to it though.
Like what?
Like,
sure, if the baby is 8 months already in the making.
Like maximum 4 months.
I'd say we can push a bit to 4.5, 5 months, but.
Cause like, okay, I wanna look at the fetal development chart first.
You want to look at the fetal development chart?
Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know, it's kind of like a big thing for me because I'm like really Christian. I'm not very Christian,
right.
But like, I don't know. It's a thing for me.
It's a thing for you.
Yeah. I'm not pro-life, but I'm not pro-choice either. It's like, I feel like if you have to, you should. But if you don't need to, I think you should take responsibility for your action.
Right.
Do you get it? It's like,
even though it's a mistake.
Even if it's a mistake, mistakes have consequences.
Right, but
I
the
feel
consequence of getting a baby is bigger than paying for an abortion. An abortion is still quite expensive. You should know that. I mean, it's not for free. You're not just killing babies left and right.
Agree with that? Because like I know in the US and the UK people are pushing for free abortion.
Oh no, that's
Do you
just
agree with
no.
that?
No, I
like
don't
it should be a part of healthcare.
No, it should not. I mean, if it's rape, then yes.
Okay,
go ahead.
That's a different case.
Yeah.
That is rape, incest. If you're literally dying, then that's a different case.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. Then if that's the case, then yeah, go ahead, free abortion. But
I don't think free abortion, but I feel like
or discounted or whatever. But
lower.
no, but it's rape.
Yeah.
You should have free abortion. But if it's you and your boyfriend, you did something stupid, and now you're pregnant, then pay for the price.
Yeah. But again, I feel like there should be like a time limit to that. Because, okay,
I mean,
women
at this point,
usually find out that they're pregnant
2 months,
2 months.
2 months, 3 months in. Yeah, you can get an abortion that fast. It's not an issue,
Exactly.
but let's push it to 5 months just to be safe.
It's an iffy topic.
It's
like a topic that I don't really like.
Yeah, I mean, sure, but we have to talk about it. It's reality.
I know it's reality, but I still think 4 months, 4 to 3 months is like the limit that it should be.
I'd say 4 to 5 months.
I think from what I know, don't quote me on it, but 4 months is when the second trimester starts.
Right.
And that's when the babies start developing things and like, you know, I feel like...
No conscience yet though.
No conscience yet, but still. Like, I think second trimester is like time where it stops.
Right.
After second trimester, you can't do it. That's why.
I'd say 4 to 5. I'm gonna stick with my claim. 4 to 5 months. You have until that long. Then you have to keep the baby.
If it's like, oh my god, bigger, like already bigger than that, I'm like, oh my god, that's like, you know, because like there are some people, like my sister,
right.
She was born prematurely.
Right.
She was born at 8 months.
Right.
So it's not, if you have an abortion like 7 to 9 months.
7 to 9 months.
That's
yes,
not an abortion. That's a C-section.
I understand that. I perfectly understand that. But I'm not talking about 7 to 9 months. I'm talking about 4 to 5 months.
There are some people who are still like, oh, it's okay, you know. And I don't agree with that. I'm sorry, but it's like...
Yeah. I mean, this is still...
It's viable outside... If it's already viable outside the womb, no.
I mean, it's still an ongoing debate. So, it's mostly in the US. I'm not...
It's mostly in Western...
Yeah, mostly in Western countries. But we're...
I know in Jakarta, in Indonesia, it's illegal.
Oh yeah, well...
A lot of things are illegal
mostly
here.
In Asia is legal. If I'm not wrong, in Eastern, especially in Russia, it's still legal if I'm not wrong.
Legal or illegal?
Illegal. Unless you go through a black market site or something.
Oh god, that's even more dangerous.
But I think we're running out of time here. We're trying to keep this podcast short.
Short and
at least.
Short and sweet.
This episode short. We'll try to. So, actually, thank you for tuning in. I'm Mike.
I'm Jessica.
And thank you for listening to the Cynically Sweet Talk. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.